a glass of water? Okay.
No.
Okay.
What happened to Dallas? I thought Dallas was.
Yeah,
Go
you
around.
can't start the meeting without Dallas.
Yeah.
Probably watching. Probably has his earbud in.
Well, I wanted to, he said we weren't gonna have an election.
I wanted to come.
Oh, he changed that.
He did?
He said sometime after that, everything will unwind. And then we won't have a country.
Not now, we're good to go now.
Alright, so,
Imagine all the money spent on that election by all parties.
found the agenda.
Well, the Democrats, she raised what?
There it
$400?
is.
Yeah. You see that Bernie Moreno that won in Ohio? He was one of my customers.
These are the 3 sets of
He
meeting
worked for
minutes that
her
need to be signed.
chamber.
Sorry you haven't seen them
And he
yet.
had a lake house in Alton.
Got the agenda approved
When he
last
left there,
night.
he went to Ohio and bought a Mercedes Benz.
Sure.
And the one thing we have to add to the agenda is opening the fire.
You just know everybody, don't you?
I know more people.
Okay. The one thing we need to add is
When I heard that
opening
name,
the
it
fire.
clicked and I.
Okay.
It did sound familiar to me too.
Yeah.
This flag always on this side or
Yeah.
they back?
Well, and I actually
I have no
Googled them
idea.
to make
Okay,
sure.
we'll just look
No,
that
I
up.
was
Go over there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, today
Was
we're
it
gonna face it this way, is that okay?
Merino,
Yeah.
Well,
Mercedes?
Or isn't it supposed to be-
technicality
Yeah,
wise,
he
it's
bought
up
it.
to
Technicality is supposed to
Small
be
Mercedes
there. All right, I'll grab
dealership
this
in
one.
Ohio.
All right.
And
Put a hole
I
in
gotta
it.
buy a
I'm
new
gonna put a hole in the ceiling. Oh, sorry, we're getting new ceilings.
then he, you know, they were selling, I think they said they were selling like
Right.
17 cars
Here I
a
go.
month, very little. And his first month, he
And
was
then-
Oh,
at
she
80
almost
of
hit
them.
it.
There we go.
So-
No, I wouldn't hit Ed.
So,
Thank you. All right.
It was in this way, Ed.
usually they don't come up for sale for too long, you know, they already have some. But he worked for her change.
It's 10:09.
Okay, Marcus, this is you. You have that? There's only one set of minutes of each there, they just need to be approved and signed. Yep. I couldn't find the rest of them.
I couldn't find my keys or my anything over there, they just moved everything.
10:10.
Okay.
What a beautiful day out there.
Ooh, sorry. No, what? I call to order the meeting of the Board of Commissioners for November 6, 2024. It is 10:10. Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
Of the
United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I guess first I would like to congratulate Commissioner for his reelection.
Thank you. And
Commissioners,
to
you
you also.
guys.
Yeah, well,
And to you
time will
also.
tell whether it's a blessing or a...
Yeah, of course, exactly.
Okay, media questions. Seeing none? Public comment?
Oh, yes, Fred Kane, I want to welcome everyone back here. As I stated last week, I think we're going to see some change with the new candidate that was voted in at the chair and the leaving of Bill Nelson, which I know he's here for a little bit, but I want to thank him again for stepping forward. But I'd also like to circle back to last week's meeting when we were talking about the emails and from the state. I really think that in transparency, that should go to the executive coordinator, and she should distribute them to the three commissioners equally at the same time. Commissioner McGee had questioned, he didn't even see the email until that time when the chair showed it to him. So I really think it's important that the executive coordinator who's on the premises, 5 days a week, works much past her normal business hours, as I get emails, with agendas at 8, 9 at night sometimes. And I think she does a wonderful job putting all that stuff together, but I really think it should be funneled through her to all the commissioners at the same time. And they'll have a chance to look at it before they come to the meeting and address any concerns at the meeting in public. And then also, I think we have to look at our non-publics that we go in, and I think a lot of these things that are done in non-public can probably be done in the public, and I think because of transparency that it should be. And as some of those non-public minutes release, I think you'll find that a lot of them could have been done here in front of the public, in front of the camera, and maybe, people could have some input on it and things would be a little bit different. I think when you go into non-public, I think, things may be discussed that, somebody wouldn't be done in non-public, but you're working for us, the residents of Carroll County, and I think everything needs to be transparent. Thank you very much.
My only comment would be further, there are some things that the chair has responsibilities for that don't include the other commissioners. And there's things that Commissioner McGee has to do with the nursing home and other things, we don't get those emails. So, that's the way it works. If there's something that's really important, I tell the other two commissioners if it came to me first. So,
Well, I still think it could be funneled through the executive coordinator, and the commissioners are all equal in part, even though they may have different, functions with the nursing home or the jail. It's all three commissioners should still get all the information at the same time. And, if it's something that says, we don't have, this only involves the chair, then they can do it, but at least they're brought up to date. God forbid if something happens to the chair and the vice chair has to step in or vice versa, at least they'd have some knowledge of it. Thank you.
sir?
Yeah, my name is Kevin Wool. I live up the street there in Water Village. And, I guess, thank you to Anonymous Gifter. The t-shirt worked. It worked. I now am amongst the privileged few that can buy hay, despite the fact that the quality has a lot left to be desired. If it were just cut and processed and mowed and tedded in a different stage, like the milk stage, instead of it's going to seed. It's all gone to seed, which of course it's lost a lot of nutritional value. And it's not horse hay. It's not horse quality hay. And silage, of course, you can't feed a horse because it would kill a horse. I know this because I'm a horse expert. I'm a hay expert too. But the hay is available for anyone who's interested, and it's good for sheep and goats or cows or what have you, but it's really not horse quality, which is a shame, because all these acres of hayfield, they could be making, and look, all of this beautiful weather, the hay equipment's been put away for a month now. We could even get a third cut. The shape that some of the fields are in, and some of the fertilizer, the Walker family farm is paying for, the fields could actually withstand a third cut. It could do, and of course, the third cut would be the highest quality hay, but it's just not being made right, and I can't understand. After everything the farm manager, I can't believe that he's still even employed here, him and his buddy Mark. He should be terminated. Thank you very much. Come on, Frank.
Approval for the meeting of the minutes of October 31st.
Make the motion to accept the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we don't, do you have the, do you just want us to sign one of these copies?
Yes, please.
And I don't believe we have the minutes for Hales, right?
They should, I think I put them there. Yep.
Back, the last one. Nothing?
No.
Oh, nothing was.
I had,
I have one.
No.
Oh,
I had laid down 3 sets of minutes. Yeah, I think it's just one sentence.
There was one there.
Yeah.
I don't have that one, but we can.
it's very simple.
Okay. Okay.
I should have had more. I wish I had another sentence.
So we will go into recess for Hales Location Board of Selectmen's meeting.
10:18.
Okay.
Make a motion to just approve the session for Hales.
Do you have the payables in there, Tim?
Yep, I do. I figured we might as well do this and get it over with the minutes, give them back to Melissa.
We'll make the motion.
Yep,
I
you
make
did.
the motion.
Second.
What was the motion for? I didn't hear it.
For Hales.
Approval of the minutes.
Approval of the minutes for Hales Location.
Thank you. The date?
It's for the
31st.
October 24th meeting minutes.
Thank you.
Second?
Hmm?
Second?
Yes, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, it's just increases. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so accounts payable for November 6th, $186,302.97. Payroll manifest for November 8th, $235,326.67.
Motion to approve.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Why don't we do this? Linda's not here yet, so we have 2 bids for the fire hydrant replacement. Give each one of you that. Will is not here, but we can look these and leave them for him to look at.
Do I have the paper?
What do you
I
need?
need to put in here a copy of the knife or whatever's in the
Morning, what?
bucket.
Good morning, sorry I'm
Morning.
late. Wanted to congratulate people.
Good morning.
Okay.
You got them?
I have a bid from Eldridge Construction, P.O. Box 373, Center Ossipee, New Hampshire, for the replacement of 12 of the 13, maybe there's a reason, I don't know what it is, 12 of the 13 fire hydrants for $1,800 per hydrant. Here we go, the hydrant in front of the old courthouse on 171 will cost $2,800, so we've got 12 at $1,800 and 1 at $2,800, whatever that math is. And that's signed by Wayne Eldridge.
Do we know the total on that one, so we can compare?
That's 18 times 12 plus 2,800. And I'm usually pretty good, but I can't do that in my head.
24,100.
Thank you, Kevin.
24,100.
Is that what it is?
24-4.
Yeah, math was hard for me anyway.
Okay, I have here a bid from RWN Property Services Incorporated, 24 Emery Lane, Conway, New Hampshire. Respectfully submits the following sealed bid for the fire hydrant installation, replacing 13 fire hydrants as described in the request for proposals. Please accept this bid of $26,659.20. And that is from Property Services from RWN Incorporated. And here's your second sheet. 2 copies of the same thing.
Okay, you can go. Any discussion? No, we'll just wait for Will.
Wait for Will.
Okay. Put this back in there.
I'm not sure that Will was coming over out.
No, he's not here.
Oh, yeah. he's not
We can
here.
give them to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put him in.
So I'll just get those to him and?
Yep.
Okay.
And then he can come back.
Sure.
What was the other one, Bill, 28,000?
26,
26.
26,659.
26,670.
I didn't know that they did that kind of work. RWN. Well, so I'm just going to stick this little one in here too.
Okay. And set them in the basket. All right, thank you.
And is Linda on her way over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Be here right away.
If you need anybody to help move furniture, Linda's the one to contact. And 11 of us had to move here. She's too busy.
Do you have copies? I was meant to bring in copies of these contracts with her, because
Actually,
we don't have them.
I'm just sitting on them over here. This one is with the Interlocal Trust.
We have them. Let's see.
This is the renewal for Health Trust. And this is the renewal of the Checkmate payroll system contract.
Oh, yeah, you're up.
Yep. Sorry. And they have all the documents, they're just reviewing them.
Riveting, isn't it?
Which one do you want to do first?
A couple of easy ones first. The NHIT Medicare plan. Okay, so what this is, the one that's New Hampshire Interlocal Trust Active Medicare Plans. What this is, there is no cost to the county for this plan at all. This is the one that is offered to retirees who are over 65 if they want to supplement their Medicare. And so it looks, there's an email on the
Oh,
front page
right,
that
got
said
it.
good afternoon.
Yep, got it. It's this one, Bill, the
Yeah.
one that has the email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there is no cost to the county. Unfortunately, this plan typically goes up every January, and so this is the increase, but we do need to approve it. So that's what this is. But the former employee pays the entire amount should they choose this plan. Currently, we have no one on this plan.
Okay.
I don't know that it's real competitive, I don't know.
Is there a start date? Oh, effective
January
date.
1st, yeah, 1/1. Yeah, 1/1.
And so this is just, there's no cost to the county whatsoever.
Correct, none whatsoever. This is, if the retiree chooses this plan, they pay the premium.
Why a half a year effective date?
Weird, huh? They do it in January and July every year, and I think it has to do with Medicare stuff. I think it's driven by Medicare.
I'm so tired of all these phone calls from them.
Right. I know.
Any questions?
I guess
Yeah, I
not.
mean, unfortunately, it's pretty binary.
Yeah.
Not-
No.
No? Any questions?
No.
Okay. Motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I'll sign right there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just one question. This is where the plans are, that is per month or per?
That's per month. Painful, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to- just- There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, the next one is the health trust benefits renewal package. What this is for is we cover the corrections department with a life insurance plan, and then we have covered the rest of the staff, both non-union and the 3 unions, with a short-term disability plan. So this is the renewal for that. It's effective January 1st, runs through December 31st. It is a bit of an increase on the short-term disability rates. 2 reasons. One, the good news and bad news for us, it's been a great benefit for our employees, and we've seen significant usage. The other part of it is that we added those plans. Initially, it was only covering the Teamsters, and then with the change in the earn time policy, we added that short-term disability benefit for folks. And so between the addition and the usage, they bumped the price up a bit. There is no increase on the life insurance.
The rate, I'm looking on page, I think it's 1 of 3.
Right, yes, one of three,
Charging
those are their.
57 cents for each $10 of weekly benefit per month. That's what we pay.
So our rate, yes, down there where it says 57 cents for every $10 of weekly benefit. Yes, that's correct.
Do you know how much we paid this year? Do you have a current?
Current rate's 42 cents.
And you said we've had a lot more usage.
The employees are very, I mean, yes, we have everything from surgeries to babies to taking, you know. Yes, it's been a great, great benefit for folks. It really has.
Question?
No. Is there anybody else that does this? I mean, are these guys fairly competitive?
There are, because we're doing the medical insurance RFP this year, I'm not gonna deal with this until next year, but I've already talked to the broker. You know, it's time to look at dental and this stuff as well.
And they went from 42 to 57.
Yeah. I know, quite a hike, I know.
It's a big hike.
It is, it is.
And the reason for that was?
Usage. You know, they gotta recoup their money.
So if you don't use it, well, it stays the same.
I know. If nobody used it, it'd probably be at the same rate, yeah. Usage, and again, the fact we went from one covered group, the Teamsters, to all the employees. It's now this huge group of covered folks. So I guess the risk is higher.
So this is a 1 year?
Yes.
It's kind of late to start looking for
Yeah,
another
can't
one
do
this
it
year.
now.
Yeah.
Can't do it now, so.
I think they do that on purpose.
Yeah, I think so.
Feels like it. I can't swear by it, but it
They
feels like
do.
it. You know, here it is. I need it signed in a week, and you know,
Yep.
hey. So you guys,
Motion to accept?
I'm not gonna be here, but I'll make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. We'll go out to bid next year, earlier. Okay.
$11.7.
Sorry. Newspaper.
What a
I
shock.
don't want to talk to them.
What a shock. And then last but not least is the Checkmate contract, which is our payroll provider. I'm very pleased with what they sent us. It's actually a 3-year contract. And the increase is very, very minimal, incredibly,
Does it go up per year or just one?
it is on page 14 of 22,
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's.
Got it.
and that's just the increase. For the next 3 years, it is this increase. And
Every year.
no, the way I understand it
This
is,
is it.
this is the increase.
This is it.
And that will hold fast for the 3 years of the contract. It averages about 4.1%. And I believe that CFO Batchelder had anticipated 5%. She had already worked 5% in, so this is
Okay.
slightly below that. But yeah, 4% is not a bad increase at all. And again, it will hold fast for 3 years.
And you're happy with Checkmate?
We are. They've really worked with us. It was clunky when I first got here, and we were meeting weekly and then bi-weekly, and now we meet monthly. And they have done an excellent job.
And Ruby as well?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's the three of us that meet, and she
Yep.
works very closely with their programmer to make changes and adjustments, and Yeah, they've been over backwards. I think we're a good contract for them. They will run reports for us instead of, they'll help us create reports instead of saying, well, go figure it out. They'll do it for us.
Bill, questions?
Well, looks, sounds good.
Just curious, when they bill us, how do they bill us with all, because these things are all like, so much per month for this, so much per month for that. What is it, a spreadsheet, or is it, what's the invoice look like?
I'm not sure.
You don't know? I'll ask Bob.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. And the clocks, it says waive, so what does that mean? They don't charge us the $800 per month?
There is no charge for them to handle the accrual tracking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there an out if you don't like what they do?
Yes.
Yes, it's called $25,000.
Well,
Yes.
I thought that was only that's an early termination.
That's an early,
So, yeah.
yes.
Early termination.
Yes, I mean, we give them 60 days notice if we want out of this contract.
Right.
I don't see us,
Doing that?
I
would
really
hope
don't
not.
see us doing, because I discussed this, I discussed payroll, the system with Bonnie. She is also pleased with, because she's the finance gal, so she's pleased with what they're doing.
So it's a 4% increase spread over 3 years, correct? In other words,
Well, January
it's a
1st,
4%,
that's the
it was
new
up-
rate.
It
and
was up
that's gonna-
4%, but that's it for 3 years.
That's it for 3 years.
So it's 4% over 3, so it's really like
Right, 1 point.
a year.
Like I
For
said,
the
I think
sake of everybody
we're a
watching.
large enough contract for them that they're able to be somewhat generous with us.
Motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 All right, that's like a million places to sign, so I can leave it with Melissa, or you can vote to let me sign if you don't want the nonsense.
You can add that to the motion that Linda,
Yes.
give Linda the authority to sign.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to initial every page, it's
Yes, I
crazy.
know. You can do it.
That's what I thought you'd say. Okay, those are my
That's it for you?
public items.
Okay.
Thank you, commissioners, I appreciate it.
Do you have a non-public?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you do?
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't think we have nothing but non-publics next. Do you want to do
I'll hang
yours?
out in there when you get there, or do you want to just stay in here?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'll be in there when you're ready.
Okay. Linda?
So I'm done with my thing. Oh, did you want to go before me?
Madam HR Director,
Oh, thank you.
sorry.
We're just
Yes.
working out the logistics here.
I don't know what yours is about, so we need to know.
Oh, excuse me, it's a personnel issue.
Okay.
So,
That
there's,
registered,
Yeah.
we have Attorney Clausen joining those, so it's a non-meeting.
Oh, okay.
For that one, Register Scott has a quick one.
Okay.
If you could go under A and C for her, and then
Oh, I won't be
we have a call with
That's what we
Attorney
do.
Clausen at 11.
Okay.
Okay?
Simply A and C.
Yep.
Madam Chair, can the HR director tell us how many staff, percentage-wise use the short-term disability? She said it's been used a lot lately. Do you
Off
have
the
a
top of my
percentage?
head, I don't know that information.
Could you get that and present it so we would know?
Would you like me to do that?
As long as there's no names associated.
Yeah, I'm not asking for names, you just said it's been used a lot. So percentage-wise, I'd like to know how many of our employees are using it now.
Okay.
That's all.
Can I have some clarification for that right to know request? Is it percentage that are signed up or a percentage that are actually using it?
Well, we need to know how many are signed up for the short-term disability. Said it was the Teamsters and the other one, so if we have a baseline of that, and, 10%, 15%, 20%,
Okay, thank you for
Okay,
the
thank you.
clarification.
thank you.
Yep.
So, I guess Lisa's up, right?
She's non-public.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted for him to read that
A
in.
and C, is it?
A and C, yes,
Okay, I
thank
make a
you.
motion to go into a non-public meeting session. A dismissal, promotion, or compensation of any any public employee or the discipline of such employee or the investigation of any charges against him or her unless the employee affected has a right to the meeting, number one. Number two, request the meeting be open, in which case the request shall be granted. C, matters which, if discussed in public, would likely affect adversely the reputation of any person other than a member of the public body itself, unless such person requests an open meeting. The exemption shall extend to any application of assistance or tax abatement or waiver of a fee, fine, or other levy, if based on inability to pay or poverty of the applicant. Make that motion. A roll call. So falling down.
Yeah, roll call.
A roll call. Nelson, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't call. I see what you're waiting for.
Yes.
McCarthy.
Yes.
10:44.
Going in a little interrogation room.
Good.
We get a snack before we go to our room.
No, give it bad.
Yeah. They're gonna be going into so they probably won't be back about till 20 past 11. Thanks for letting us know.
Ten 56.
Melissa's gone.
Sorry. Zoom back on. Okay, there you go.
Second, first it. I don't know, roll call.
First making that motion, and I shall second.
Okay. So you come out of non-public and seal the minutes. So it's all set.
That's the limits.
Yes. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. And now we will be going into a non-meeting with our attorney.
10:57.
Okay.
Do we have to leave?
No, we're going to go in there anyway.
Go to your... Yeah.
Well, we don't have anything else, actually, except for another non-public.
See, what gets confusing is they recessed, they went in under A and C. Then, we don't know this because I just figured, I found out, they recessed. Did you adjourn? No, you didn't adjourn it. See, in the middle of that process, they stuck in that non-meeting. So then my thing is, they're coming out now, they have the non-meeting, so technically we don't have to know if they even had it. They don't even have to tell us that. They're coming out now, they're going to seal or unseal those minutes. But when they do things in between non-publics, it looks confusing to me. I'd rather them come out, seal, and then go
Well, it is
into the
confusing.
non-meeting.
It is confusing.
But you gotta go by with what holds up in court.
That's what they want you to be confused.
But it's gotta hold up in court. You can say it all you want, but
Well, I'm sure the chair will explain that to you.
I'm sure.
you don't.
No, we're not done.
No, I mean, you're gonna come
Yeah.
out and seal.
We're coming out of that and going back in.
Okay.
Just come get a drink of water.
But like I said in the past, I couldn't even get, Commissioner Babson and Sorensen and Dorothy Solomon to go in and out of non-public correctly, the way the law said.
Did you mean to leave it probably?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
I think it's L.
I think that's good.
Is she on her way over, or?
Yep, it's L, and I'll have her come over.
Yeah.
Is L legal?
Yeah.
Yes, consideration of legal advice, whether the attorney is here or not.
See, like I said before, they had a non-meeting with the attorney, and that they don't have to tell anybody about. But then if they're gonna deliberate what that information is gonna do, then they have to tell you they're going into L.
And they know who's coming over.
But I couldn't get them to do this the way the law says. I couldn't get them to do it. And then found out there were years that they were going in and out of non-public incorrectly.
Is Dorothy Solomon still
The
alive?
mic's still on.
I do not.
Okay, thank you.
It's 11:34.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
Did you want to have a public comment before you go into non-public? If we have someone that, I think you wanted,
I just wanted to congratulate you.
or just wait?
Yeah, I guess we can do that.
Okay.
So we're coming out of recess for the non-meeting, right? Coming out of the non-meeting.
Coming out of the non-meeting.
Yep. Okay, we're coming out of non-meeting at, is 11:35. If you need the clock correctly.
Going into,
We can go into,
Madam Chair,
yep.
you came out of non-public. Are you sealing A and C?
No, we were just in with our,
A non-meeting.
we were-
A non-meeting.
We came out of non-public
and
already.
we already,
Did you already do that?
yes.
They voted to do that.
I
yeah.
think
I
we
was
got you,
like,
Ed, we
was I
got
talking?
you, Ed.
Yes,
Oh, I
We got you,
apologize.
Ed.
yes.
So we'll
We went
have,
to a non-meeting, now we're going into non-public again.
yeah. Yes, questions, comments?
Sure, I would like to congratulate the two commissioners who won elections on Tuesday, Commissioners McGee and McCarthy. Congratulations on your victory, and I wish you well and much success to you and the county on your re-elections. And I offer my, to be of service to you in any way that I can. I will try to make a habit of appearing from time to time in meetings and make proposals that I think will be helpful and try to back them up with any services I can provide.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Wharton Sinclair, stand up. I'm Wharton Sinclair of Sandwich, New Hampshire. And I ran as a Democrat for commissioner in District 1 in the recent election and was defeated by Terry McCarthy. So hats off to you and much success.
Well, thank you, it's very nice of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Look for all your team.
Right, great. Well,
Nothing, Trev? No more comments?
No, I'm good until next week.
Really?
Well, I did have a comment earlier, but for Hill's location, but you went really quick and I didn't get it in
Oh,
there.
well, we don't have anything on Hales,
No.
if that's your question.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
Do we have a policy, I know we have a policy for the controlling of vehicles, logbooks for the nursing home.
For the whole county.
There is. I couldn't find, what's the title of that specific policy that says all vehicles will have a logbook? Because I couldn't find it.
I'll look for you.
Okay.
Yes,
I
we'll
just-
find
I
it. I
just
couldn't
wondered.
give it, we don't have the policy book here, so I don't know what number.
Okay. Thank you.
We should have
Why-
a
why
policy book
mo-
over here.
Melissa, while you're looking at that, could you also get the policy for communication and the chain and how emails and all that stuff goes through the commission? I'd like to review that policy.
And I will point out that all of our active county policies are available on the website.
I did look, I couldn't find it. during
Okay.
my break.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Frederick, you should have run yourself. If you're not happy with the way we operate, you have every opportunity to run and make changes.
Well, and I can make changes from this side too.
Not necessarily.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I think a lot of the policies didn't exist years ago, so I think a lot of work, hard work has been done on
Yep.
creating these policies. And they're right on the website
Yep.
under county government, so I just couldn't find that specifically.
Okay. Would you like for me to send to non-public?
I would like to see us go into a non-public session under L, consideration of legal advice provided by legal counsel, either in writing or orally, to one or more members of the public body, even where legal counsel is not present. You need a motion?
Roll call vote?
Second.
Second, yep, and a roll call vote.
Nelson, yes. McCarthy?
Yes,
I'm sorry, McGee?
Yes.
11:39.
okay.
Yeah, I got Hales and I have October 24. I need the October 31.
Oh, no, I don't,
Would you mind
Oh, wait a
checking
minute.
your file?
I do.
No, no, no.
I have one.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can sign now.
Sign
Thank
it.
you.
Yep.
12:07.
Make a motion that we're going to come out of non-public and seal the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye?
12:07.
Want a roll call on that or no?
No.
No.
Do you want to-
No roll call.
Okay.
No roll
Here you
call.
go, if you just want to sign this, Steve, will you? Okay. I don't believe we have anything else, so, motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 There you go.
The chair can just adjourn.
Adjourn.
You can adjourn
Yep.
the meeting.
That's it.
Here, that's the top part. Yep, that goes to Melissa. We'll see if we can walk inside.